Hi, welcome to Nagesh Biology online classes. Those who have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like and share to your friends. Now I am going to explain a topic, diffusion. This is, we can call it as a simple diffusion. The diffusion process, otherwise we can call it as simple diffusion. Definition of the diffusion: the movement of molecules or ions from region of higher concentration to lower concentration is called diffusion. The movement of molecules or ions. If the molecules or ions, they move from higher concentration to lower concentration, that type of transport is called diffusion. Molecules usually they move from higher concentration to lower concentration. That entire process is called diffusion. The main important point about diffusion, it is completely diffusion process, it is completely passive process. Passive process means do not require ATP. ATP, energy currency of the cell, ATP not utilized in this process. I am talking about diffusion. You may get one doubt, is there any process utilizes ATP for movement of the molecules? Yes, that is active transport is there, that compulsory ATP energy currency of the cell is utilized. But whereas this diffusion process, complete passive process, does not require ATP. ATP is not utilized in diffusion process. Diffusion process, when you compare with other transport systems, it is very slow process. Molecules will move from higher concentration to lower concentration, but that is very slow process. The movement of the molecules takes place from high to low. The process, how it will be there, it is very slow process. Next, another important point related to diffusion. Diffusion, where it occurs, that is important. Diffusion usually you can find in liquids and as well as gases. Diffusion process you can observe in plants. Best example for diffusion in the plants, exchange of gases either during photosynthesis process or respiration process. How gases exchange occurs in the plant, because of that is 100% diffusion process. During photosynthesis process, plant requires huge amount of carbon dioxide. During photosynthesis process, carbon dioxide reduces to glucose. How that carbon dioxide enters? From atmospheric carbon dioxide that diffuses into the plant leaf during photosynthesis process. But whereas during respiration process, plant uses huge amount of oxygen. During respiration, oxygen it is main important gas. But how that atmospheric gas enters into the plant body? By diffusion process only. Diffusion process not dependent on living system. Living system not necessary for diffusing of molecules. For movement of the molecules from high to low, living system not necessary, compulsory, not needed. Diffusion process you can observe, just now I told that here liquids and gases. So example, I will explain in the gases. For example, so here perfume or ethyl ether. Example, perfumes and ethyl ether. Just you open at one corner, within few minutes, so the total gases, that perfume smell will be there, no? Inside the perfume bottle or ethyl ether bottle, more concentration will be there. That total smell, it will spread slowly entire room. the movement of the molecules, perfume molecules from inside the bottle to entire room, that is well known example for diffusion. Ethyl ether also like that only, it will spread, so total entire room, that is high concentration will be there in the bottle, just slowly it will spread entire room. That is the well known example you can take for diffusion example. So you may ask one doubt, so diffusion also you can observe in liquids. I'll take one example for liquids. Take one beaker, just it is a beaker is there, so total it is filled with water. Just you have to add copper sulfate crystals. What is the color of the copper sulfate? It is blue color. Now in this, so here the total complete water is there in the beaker. Just whenever we add copper sulfate crystals to the water, the whatever found in the beaker, so the crystals they will settle down. All copper sulfate crystals, blue color copper sulfate crystals, they will settle down. Carefully you observe from outside, the copper sulfate crystals they dissolve in the water, that slowly color it will spread entire total beaker water. After few minutes if you observe, total entire color water, so it will turns to blue color. That spreading of the color, that blue color it will spread, no, that will slowly it will spread entire that beaker water. That is the well known example you can take for this process. So example, that is copper sulfate. So the copper sulfate crystal color, that is a blue color. That blue color copper sulfate crystals, whenever you will place in the beaker, slowly it will spread entire beaker. It is the well known example, you can take this one. So most important point here, diffusion in solids rather than of solids more likely. So this statement, the meaning, diffusion in solids rather than of solids more likely. Meaning of this sentence, diffusion also occurs in solids, but that is a negligible amount. So negligible diffusion you can observe in solids. So here the diffusion process you can observe, but diffusion in solids, that is very negligible. You can't recognize properly the diffusion process in the solids. So another important point related to diffusion, diffusion it occurs within one cell. Within the cell you can observe, or from one cell to another also you can. Here the diffusion process, here the carrier protein is not needed, not involved. So why I stress this point? So because facilitated diffusion second type is there, active transport third type is there, but both the transport systems carrier proteins are compulsory involved. Diffusion process, it is affected by various factors. Now factors affecting diffusion process. So various different factors affect diffusion process. The first, concentration gradient. Concentration of the ions or molecules, the differences should be there. The one side should be high, another side should be low. Then only movement of the molecules takes place. Second factor, so it is the related to concentration. Second, membrane permeability. So the membrane permeability or permeability of the membrane. So the living cells at the time of movement of the molecules from one cell to another cell, so the permeability of the membrane also it play important role. Some biological membranes permits more molecules or ions. Some biological membranes permits very less number of molecules or ions. Third, another important point, temperature. Temperature also one of the important factor that influence rate of diffusion. Fourth, that is a pressure. Pressure increases, rate of diffusion automatic increases. Last factor, size of molecule. Size of molecule. If the size of the molecule is very small, diffusion rate you can find more. If the size of the molecule increases, rate of diffusion gradually decreases. Uses of the diffusion. So exchange of gases, it is very important, that is that depends upon diffusion. Exchange of oxygen or CO2, movement of the gases in the plant, that is the because of diffusion. Next, loss of water in the form of vapor during transpiration. Loss of water vapor during transpiration process. Huge amount of water loss takes place from leaf to atmosphere. The water vapor loss, that is you can observe in many plants. How it is possible? Because of diffusion.